All right, Miss Ginny, Spring Fling is coming, right?
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about that, okay?
This is our 14th annual Spring Fling,
14.
March 23rd and 24th, which is Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
It'll be 9 to 5 at the Big Red Barn in front of the Agricenter on Germantown Road. And we have free admission and free parking. Good. We're going to have approximately 45 vendors from local vendors and out-of-town vendors. We're going to have a lot of speakers. We've got some really good speakers, of which you are one. We're going to be talking about vegetables from the ground up.
That's right.
And Miss Joellen is also going to be with us, and she's going to talk about trees for the landscape, which is going to be a great deal. All right. Jason Reeves from UT Jackson, Year in the Garden, Dale Skaggs from the Dixon. Okay. And we're going to have Chris Olson come in from Little Rock. He's a nationally known TV author and what have you. And he's going to talk about drab to fab. And then, of course, Miss Carol Reese. She's always welcome. That's right. We'll have several demonstrations that Master Gardener is going to put on. And one of them is going to be like herb gardening and drying, like John is going to talk to us today about successful seed plantings, creating a wildlife habitat, thinking outside the box, and then we'll have a lot of homemade goodies from the Master Gardeners.
I like those homemade goodies.
Now, spend the day with us, and we'll have food trucks and the whole deal.
Oh, it's going to be super.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since we were talking about those demonstrations, we do have Mr. John here. Yeah. So what would you like to tell us about herb gardening?
Well, when you asked me to be on this show, I said, this is not a great time to find plants, but I went out in my yard, and sure enough, the thing about herbs is most of them really want sun. Most of them want light soil. So, dig in that manure, that compost, that coarse sand. And an awful lot of the common ones that we use in the kitchen are perennial. So once you plant them, you've got them. I mean, they may die back to the winter. Some of them are evergreen. Can start with this one, which is thyme, a perennial. It's evergreen. So in December or January, you can go out in the garden and pick it. This is German winter thyme, and I bought that plant or its ancestor in the 80s. Wow. And I still have it, so I recommend it. It's been through -4, it's been through 108, and it
I think that'll work then.
Yes. And French thyme and lemon thyme also work very well here. This is a wonderful, funny plant. This is walking onion. It never makes a big bulb. It just makes these perennial green onions, and then it'll make little top bulblets that are too heavy for the stalk. It falls over roots, sends up stalks, makes little bulblets, falls over in roots, so it walks around your garden. It's a real mild onion flavor, milder than chives, and it's great fun. This one is the one here that's not a perennial. This is flat-leaf parsley. Parsley is a biennial, and this is its second year. While it's still cool, it'll continue to make leaves, but pretty soon it'll start to send shoots up to make seeds. So we plant it every year. You can plant it spring or fall. Very rich in vitamins A and C and iron, so it's not just a garnish on the plate. Eat it. At the end of the meal, it's a breath freshener. Okay. This is an oddity here. This is a seedling of an elderberry. Elderberry's medicinal benefits are well known and well documented. The tradition is that the elder was the mother of all plants, and an herb garden had to have at least one in the corner. That'll get 8 to 10 feet tall, and you can cut it back every spring, and it'll continue to produce. Okay. Then my mints still looked kind of puny, but these are members of the mint family. This is catnip, and if you can beat your cat to it, the leaves make a very nice tea. And this is oregano. Now, both of these die to the ground in the winter, but they come back. The oreganos, Italian and Greek oregano, this is the Italian. The Greek I was sold as an annual, but fortunately it didn't get the message. I've had it for 6 or 7 years. Mexican oregano is an annual. That's a different plant. Okay. But for those of you who are interested in drying, some herbs just don't keep their flavor very well when you dry them. Like parsley tastes like the lawn to me. But Oregano does dry very well, and when you know, the time of year to get an herb to dry is when it's about to form flowers, because that's when the flavor is the most, that's when the essential oils are the strongest. And the time of day to do it is in the early morning, after the dew is off it, because the dew is moisture, it might affect the drying process or produce fungus, but before the sun hits it. And you can just, you know, hang them up someplace away from the sun, and when they're dry in a week or so, and test it, strip the leaves off the stems, stick them in a jar, put it in a cupboard, pantry, whatever, and you'll have it. Fresh is always better, but I still have parsley that I dried 3 years ago, and it still has good flavor. But I'm looking forward to having fresh parsley regularly in a couple of weeks. Huh?
Yeah. Okay. Now, let me ask you this, Mr. John. Any disease problems we need to know about, insect pest problems with herbs?
I have not had them, knock on wood.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, herbs are pretty well known for being pretty disease-free.
Okay.
Some of them are even, you know, supposed to deter insects from getting to the plants that are next to them.
Right.
So I don't know how true that is,
right.
but you know, that's just an interesting bunch of plants.
Wow. And, so again, full sun, good rich soil, good drainage is what we're looking for with the herbs. Okay. Now, what is a good time to plant herbs, though? Does it matter? Or?
The annuals that want warm weather, of course, we shouldn't plant until probably at least April.
Okay.
Things like basil, maybe not even until May, because they want warm soil.
Right.
Some of these perennials you could plant now. Things like cilantro you could plant now. You know, cilantro hates the heat. It goes to seed and the flavor changes. But you know, I have some that I planted last fall, still thriving.
I think we all like herbs. I know Joellen has plenty of herbs.
I like them.
Ms. Ginny, you probably have some herbs as well, right?
I do. I really, especially cilantro,
All right.
because I make salsa. And, you know, it's just wonderful to have that fresh cilantro.
That it is. All right. So we'll be looking forward to that demonstration at Spring Fling, right?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ginny. So once again, tell us a little bit more about Spring Fling.
Well, there's one thing I didn't mention previously, was that on Saturday we're going to have the kids' activities. And we're going to introduce them to Mr. Wiggly Worm, and they will learn all about the worms and how to make a garden hat while they're there, how to do their own little seed pots and plant the seeds. I think they're going to plant zinnias and marigolds.
Oh, that's good.
And we'll have face painting, which they always just really love. And then other than that, we're going to have vendors from horticulture type plants all the way through vegetables and all sorts of garden art. And there will be several new artists in that garden art area. But the biggest thing we want you to come down for is to enjoy the atmosphere, to take part of our homegrown or homemade goodies that the Master Gardeners prepare. And again, if you spend the day with us, we'll have some food trucks available. It's just a great day, a great opportunity to explore all kinds of new things in the garden.
It'll be good, and it's a free event.
Right.
And one last thing, we're celebrating Extension Month, so come out and meet the Shelby County Extension staff.
Right.
We'd love to meet you. We hope to see you there. Thank you. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please click the subscribe button below.